for the Kashmir Raj, honorable judges of the Supreme Court and the High Court, distinguished guests, Reverend Fathers, Sisters, and your friends. Leadership is not greatness thrust upon the society, but eliciting greatness, for the greatness is already there. This aphorism is totally applicable to for Kashmir Raj. I've been with him from 1982 to 85 as a student, and after that I've been continuous touch. He is not only a great achiever, a leader, but also, more importantly, he has created leaders in Liba. He is not only teaching or administrator. Everyone became a leader. In fact, I would say that at that particular point of time, 1985 to 86, when there was a great crisis regarding the existence or relevance of Liba, I'm sorry to say, they failed to understand that Liba is all about only business leaders and creation of wealth. Reverend Father Kashmir Raj very often used to insist upon in all the meetings, I am creating not only business leaders, I am creating social leaders. This perspective, unfortunately, has not gone to the top. That is one of the reasons in 1986 there was a difference of opinion. And before that, I just stopped for some time from 1979 to 85. He was not only the director of Liba or administrator, he is a creator. Liba baby was born out of him, out of his vision, from nowhere, from nothing. All the resources were marshaled. The classes were conducted in the evening in 2 classes. Within 4 years, it became so famous. Then all industries began to sponsor the top executives from the organization. Such was the praise of Liba when the course postgraduate diploma in business administration was not recognized at that point of time either by the Madras University or AICTE. But even then, the society accepted. Besides that, he was highly flexible in academics, understanding the needs of students. And whenever you go to him and demanded, Father, can you please introduce a new course, finance, HRM, whatever it is, and he used to very patiently hear. He would not say yes or no, and he would not smile. Already it was indicated by him, not speaking very much. After 2 days, he will call me. I was a student chairman at that point of time. Mr. Irudhayam, there is a representation to start new classes, but there will be severe loss. Despite it, I want to honor the sentiments and the yearning of students, and therefore we are starting 3 credit courses in advanced finance and advanced HRM. So he was very open to the idea of students. Number 2 is, he's got an uncanny interest or skill to spot out talents of leadership, communication, organizing events, and would nurture them. That is one of the reasons students like me, used to adore him. He did not talk much. By his action, we used to follow his footsteps and become leaders. I just quote one personal anecdote. When I was a student chairman in the D batch, he organized a mega marketing event, case study in VGB Golden Beach for 1-day program, morning 9 to evening 7. And he asked me to get money from the office. I said, I'm after all a student only. Let that be done by the faculty or by the office. Do what I say. Then I was called by the office and they asked me, Mr. Irudhayam, please assess how much you want for lunch, breakfast, and tea. And then I made an assessment and told the office, without consulting anybody, 20,000 rupees. That was 1985. Immediately 20,000 rupees was given. Later on, I found out 20,000 rupees was not sufficient. And without consulting Father Kashmir Raj and the faculty, I got down all the menus in the lunch. It was a working lunch, good lunch but a working lunch, and also tea. And then he could sense it. And therefore, old Mr. Natarajan was in charge of the office. And very often he came, "Sir, I got 15,000 rupees. You want it? Please get it." I said, "No, I'll manage it." I managed within 18,250. The next day, I returned 1,250 rupees to the office. I thought that for Kashmir Raj will call me as a director and pat me on the back. It never happened. I was a bit disappointed. I saved money and didn't charge much. After 1 year, somebody told me, called me, "Irudhayam, please come." Father Kashmir Raj told me that you are very trustworthy and a man of integrity. I will not forget it. Such a total trust in people. I'm only giving an example. Everybody had an anecdote like that. All teachers used to say, "It is because of the Kashmir Raj, repose so much of trust in us, we are good faculty." And then onwards, then I have developed the habit of being trustworthy so that I can prove myself. And second anecdote, the crisis 1986. Most of you may not be knowing the Jesuit culture. I had my school education in Liberty School, Davate, and the Jesuits, and worked as a teacher in St. Mary's, Madurai, and I know Jesuit culture. In 1975, there was a great emphasis for preferential option for the poor. And there were radicals among Jesuits. And when these Liba classes started, there were so many cars, very big shot coming, and therefore a negative opinion was given to the top people, to the provincial and the hierarchy. And they called this is elitism. And there was a great force to stop Liba activities, to stop the courts. And as far as I said, it was stopped. I do not want to go into the details. So 1986, he was transferred to put in St. Joseph's College in a sinecure post. More than him, I was selected, my friends. Such a great crisis. A good priest, very able administrator, a man of inspiration, suffering like this, totally unwanted and cornered. Mark my words, what I'm going to say. I met him during these days. I thought his priesthood is at stake. He was at zenith of fame in 85. So much adulation. An administrator, fond of Liba, not totally unwanted, put in a corner. I asked him, "Father, how do you feel?" There was a total metamorphosis. "Irudhayam, my priorities are clear. I'm a priest. I'm a Jesuit priest. Other roles are only incidental. A remarkable revelation, a remarkable change. I don't know whether Father remembers it, but I can recollect. And then I was the head of the southern region of CA Institute. I was sitting there. One evening at 4 o'clock, he bombarded into my room. He was such a very great man. He was a director of XLRI. I never expected that he would walk into my room. After all, I was his humble student. I was surprised and taken aback. I stood up. "Father, I heard you call me. I would have come and met you." "No, you're all busy people." Such a humility. I thought I must meet you. I came. "Please give me a cup of tea." They took to the tea and then took an auto and went away. So, though he's a great administrator, an educationalist, he was a very humble person. One of the best qualities, I would say, is accessibility. Any student, any teacher can always have easy access and discuss any matter. One of the reasons all the students, even now after 40 years, hold him in very high esteem. I do not want to take much of time. and therefore I wish for Casimir long life, good health, and blessings of the Lord. Thank you, Father.